Wow!
Welcome back to Andertons TV.
Welcome back.
This is another episode of Tales from the Pedal Cabinet, where we just go and grab new things that have arrived over the last few weeks.
We grab pedals. Nothing else is grabbed.
I grabbed...
Nope.
Anyway, there's a whole playlist of Tales from the Pedal Cabinet videos you can go and watch if you want to.
Stuff.
But before we get started, please like and subscribe.
Yes,
because
please.
every time we hit a new 50,000 subscribers, we pull a name out of our digital hat and give away something, which will be down there below. When we get to 1 million subscribers, we're giving away a real clon.
Just
right?
one of them, not the other one.
Use the timestamps if you want to go jump forward and find out about other pedals in this video. You can buy merch if you like looking like John Mayer from 5 years ago. In the the description, you'll find some links, and avoid those scams in the comments section. Anything from Telegram is almost always a scam.
Who says telegrams these days?
I have no idea. So, should we get into this, Mr. Pete?
Yes, let's do it.
Moon. What is our clean tone for the day?
Clean tone is just out of tune Gibson.
Great, the only kind. So this first pedal is from the lovely Robert Keeley and the team at Keeley Pedals. It's called a Moon. And it is an op-amp fuzz pedal, described
Keith Moon
as a pedal board staple for shoegazers looking for world-ending fuzz sounds.
Really?
Wow,
World-ending
big claim.
fuzz sounds. That is a big claim.
Let me just give you the quick, the Moon's massive sound is achieved with a quad op-amp delivering 4 stages of gain and fuzz. This circuit has its roots in Keeley's popular Dark Side fuzz pedal.
Dark Side, that's the one
that was the one that had 2 effects in it. It had fuzz
yes.
tremolo or vibrato or something
Welcome.
like that.
To the
Blah,
dark
blah,
side.
blah. Let's go on over to the website and read the rest of it. 3 modes of filter with a level, a filter and a fuzz setting. Let's have a little listen.
When I'm doing a whole chord, it only does the lower note. Listen. It just drowns out the high notes.
It's proper wall of fuzz territory, isn't it? I like that.
That's cool.
If you want to see other videos on that pedal, dive on over to the Andertons website and check out the Moon page. It's got a couple of other videos on there as well. The Moon op-amp will cost you about £150.
Did the cow jump over it though? That's what I really want to know.
It did, and then the plate ran away with the spoon.
Wow.
Anyway, next in line is from our friends at Pedal Porn.
Porn, not porn, but not porn.
Pawn. How do you say?
Pound.
If you were posh, how would you say?
How do you say? Do you say pan or porn?
Yeah, how is that? How is P-O-R-N and P-A-W-N? How should they be pronounced differently?
Pan.
I had another one the other day.
I got to the pound shop.
Right, so tool and tool. So if someone is
a tool,
if someone is tool, as in
tool,
they're tool.
Yeah, but that's tool.
But if you had a box full of spanners,
Tools.
that would be your toolbox.
Yeah, toolbox, not a toolbox.
Well, you see, I think it depending on how posh you
So
are,
you're
depends
from
how
Guildford.
if you talk poshly, they sound the same.
No, they don't. That's completely different.
There was a tool person there with a box full of tools.
It was a tall person with a box full of tools.
But that's because you're Danish and you're making... Nobody says tool.
But what do you say? Two. So T-O is two. T-O-O is two.
See, you learn so much on the Andertons channel. Right.
Cool. Sorry, go on.
Nope. Let me tell you about this new pedal. This is, well, I say new. I think Pedal Porn have released this periodically over the last couple of years, but only when they can get the specific germanium transistor that they need to go in this. So this is hand selected. Okay, the rest of their range they use their feet to select the components. This one they use their hands. This is a hand-selected vintage Texas Instrument CV7003.
So they go and buy old calculators and just smash them up.
And nick the transistors out of them.
Well,
How brilliant would that be if that's actually what happened? Anyway, so here's what it sounds like. Now these, as I said, these are, you'll see them available and then they'll disappear for 6 months and then maybe they'll come back for a few or whatever, but that's how it has to work with this.
Yes.
True bypass, handcrafted in the UK, limited edition, hand serial numbered as well. Sometimes they use their feet to do that as well.
Yeah,
They're the messy serial numbers.
Oh, it needs a bit of volume there.
I kind of feel all the Pedal Porn fuzzes are just...
Yes, but because they're true to the original fuzzes. It's more authentic than the Moon.
What was that? Yeah, what was that? That was brilliant.
It's a bit of a Joe Bonham. Is that everything on full whack?
What Chris from Pedal Porn says is the mark of a good fuzz is when you can roll the volume on the guitar back and find those, you know...
All the way up with the fuzz then.
That's everything up, yeah.
Is it? You have to play his 60s where he's, yeah, it's good, man.
Oof. Anyway.
Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that.
240 quid if you want one of those. Okay, the next one is from Solid Gold Effects. Are they in Canada or America? I can't remember.
I don't know, but I like the 76 because that's the best year.
Is that your year?
Ever.
Wow. I mean...
That's my colours. My bedroom was like that.
I was going to say everyone's bedroom in 1976 had that kind of colour scheme, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think my original school uniform was that kind of
brown
colour.
and orange. It was like that.
It literally was, absolutely.
Yeah, my nappies look like that.
You'll know that if you do your research. The school is still going. It's in Surrey somewhere, and the uniform is this sort of brown and yellow.
It's like the German police, isn't it? These two colours like the German police.
Oh, it is a bit.
They still got these.
Okay, so what does the world say about this? This says, while the Western world was preoccupied with smooth and soulful fuzz faces and muffs, the Orient was bubbling up with gnarly mystical fuzzes, heavily imparted with earth-shaking Godzilla DNA.
Gnarly muffs.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. You say gnarly.
Say gnarly.
Gnarly. Yes, this very distinct era in fuzz history gave us many treasures that have been rightfully crowned as fuzz legends. The Univox Super Fuzz, Ibanez Standard Fuzz, Ace Tone Fuzz Master, and the Shinai Companion.
Oh, the Shinai, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a good companion.
Let's do this. So it's J for input. And, oh wow, this has Toshiba transistors, so I have to take apart like old air conditioning units and stuff like that to find all the transistors out of them. Yeah.
is my version. This is my version of Happy Birthday. Put it on.
What was the, just in case you're wondering what I'm pointing at,
Yeah,
Oz,
going
who's
crazy.
our resident sort of Fuzz fan, has just had some sort of meltdown behind the camera. What was that signature fuzz pedal for the Japanese, the girl in the...
Hasumitas.
Yes. I'm getting vibes of that.
Yeah, it's got that.
I'm getting vibes of that.
Awesome, man.
The octave switch here, we started the demo with it on and then I switched it off. I kind of feel like that's my favourite-y kind of
Which one,
switch
off?
on here. No, on. I like it on.
Okay,
So
let's have
here's
a
without.
God, that is good, man. That's good. That's good. That's
And
good.
that,
But they do good
I tell you,
pedals.
we do a lot of pedal demos, and it's difficult sometimes to sort of get excited about the 76th version of the same
The
pedal you've heard
waterfall
over
is the
and over again.
waterfall. You know, yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Right, $1.99, and also in stock at Andertons now.
I sixed it. I sevened it. I ate it.
Maybe now is a good time for me to remind you all again that for most brands, Andertons will ship all around the world, and
Yes.
tiny weeny boxes like these pedals and stuff, often the shipping, even to faraway places, is only like 10 or 15 pounds, which in dollars is about the same at the moment. So check them out before you watch this and go, I can't buy from Andertons because I don't live in the UK. Maybe you can. Anyway, now we're on to... Now, I vaguely remember that Mythos did this
Yes.
Positron pedal, but in
Yeah.
a way, it looked like a Ghostbusters trap.
But that's what it
didn't
is. That's the Positron. What is it called? Positron. That's the thing. That's the thing on the back.
Tell me what you really think it's called.
Yeah.
The Positron.
5 minutes later.
Anyway, this is a fuzz pedal. Well, every single one of these Tales from the Pedal Cabinet videos just appears to be countless number of fuzz pedals.
Yeah.
But in a more, so it's now in a, been done before by Mythos, but in a different casing, a much bigger casing.
And limited. Well, it was limited, wasn't it?
So that's right, Positron Collider.
It's Leviosa.
Oh, that's
not
interesting.
Leviosa.
That's interesting. So I didn't realise this, but apparently Zach from Mythos has only ever done the Positron Collider as on Halloween every year as a limited edition exclusive. Didn't know that.
And he loves.
Yeah, it's an homage. Again, it's not homage. It's homage to the beloved 1984 Ghostbusters film. Ghostbusters. It's a Ram's Head inspired fuzz.
A what gate? What?
Ram's Head.
Ram's Head.
Yes, absolutely.
That's where I like to stay when I go on hotel. And there's a hotel Ramharder out there.
the
Ramharder Inn.
Wow. Wow.
That's cool. Awesome, man.
Wow, that got loud fast, didn't it?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it says loud there, man. So you would.
That was the loudness.
assume,
So if I hit, as and when we were hitting the loud switch in, it says here, it's an expanded tone circuit, and this changes the clipping from the classic Ram's Head territory to a modified voicing that's derived from the Colour Sound Super Tone Bender. There we are.
Okay.
So again, you can find out more about this pedal on the Andertons website.
That's great,
These are
man.
in stock and are also about £200.
I like that.
That
was really good.
Yeah, it's a good pedal.
Yeah.
Hello, Zach, as well. I haven't seen you for ages.
Lovely, man.
Hopefully see
Lovely
you soon.
family.
Okay, so this next pedal in the range is from our friends at Origin Effects. It's called an MkII driver, and they claim that it is based on the Pultec Studio EQ from the 1950s. Wow. We have a choice of mid-boost frequencies, an adaptive cut control, transformer-equipped circuitry, whatever that means, valve-like push-pull output stage, an ultra-high impedance, blah, blah, blah. Let's just turn it on. So is this a drive or just an EQ?
It's a drive, as far as I'm aware, it's a drive as well as just a mid... The adapt as well. It's got the adapt thing on here, right? So
let's use some sample settings.
Samples.
I'm always slightly scared with Origin Effects stuff because if we don't use the settings that they tell us to, he will write in and complain. Okay, look. So we've got some sample settings here.
Yeah.
We've got amp distortion, Octave-Up. Actually, they're the only two sample settings we've got here. So let's give this a try. Amp distortion says level here, adapt over here, drive all the way up, mids here, cut here, and the KCS control looks like it's in the middle. So
it's got that fruity
I love that
thing.
Chewy thing in the middle. Chewy fruit. What is this case? So, this switch here that just says KCS underneath it says select your mid-boost frequency. So 0.8 KCS works well for fattening up a single coil pickup or dialing in a throaty tone. 1 KCS is reminiscent of a typical mid-forward low-gain overdrive pedal. And then 1.3 KCS is great for adding presence for jangly tones or brightening up darker sounding guitars.
Okay.
KCS stands for kilocycles per second.
Okay. I thought it was the guy on YouTube that is... oh, that's KSI, sorry. Funny,
that one.
Funny. Yeah.
Then I think the adapt switch, so
that's
position
the same
one,
as on the...
Okay, so position 1 engages the cut control's adaptive circuitry, reducing the effect of the cut control as the pedal cleans up from picking dynamics or guitar volume changes. Yeah. Wow.
That's the same as the...
this results in a smooth transition from warm overdrive to bright clean tones.
Okay.
Oh, that's position 1. So position 0 disables the adaptive circuitry. We'll try the Octave-Up setting, and then I'll just generally try.
So that'll be like that'll be like a. I think it's an interesting pedal because
I don't know why I haven't bought any Origin Effects pedals yet. I kind of feel like your compressor always sounds great, and the Revival drive was great.
Yeah, and the what's the green one? The Halcyon is great. They're all great. They're all really good.
Okay, so let's just have a general tweak over here. Like adapt on everything about halfway, and let's just see. great.
Yeah, it's like a proper, like, got this sort of old school, authentic kind of.
I agree. It's like an old driven amp type vibe, isn't it?
In a DP40, which is just,
superb.
You know, we know that amp, so. Great.
Beautifully made, as all the Origin stuff is.
Yeah.
About £250. And again, if diving over to the Andertons website, there's another video on there as well as all the specs.
They got John Duns playing them. He's a good guitar player.
Good player. So there we are. That is
I like
the
that very
Origin
much.
Effects MEQ Mini Driver. Yes. So the Caroline Effects Arigato. Which, you know, thank you in Japanese.
You're welcome.
What's hello in Japanese?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah.
So this is a phaser vibrato pedal.
Okay, cool.
Got loads of switches. And this kind of like
pulsating.
crazy mode that you can sort of momentary thing hold down to make it go super fast.
Do that.
No, I don't think it's ever latching. Is it latching?
No, one
ever?
is the other side, and I don't know, man.
Let's read about it first.
No, let's turn it on. Here's the sound.
So the Caroline Guitar Company Arigato is an OTA-based analog phaser with a couple of twists. The mode switch changes the capacitors and the filter notches to more closely resemble a classic vibe pedal. The bypass on the Arigato can also be a momentary bypass for instant phasing hits and releases. Is that right? What? Yeah. So you can literally switch it on, switch it off, or momentary it.
Or you can go.
That's like the noise that something from Star Trek used to make. Let's just hear what it sounds like. I mean, it talks about being airy, psychedelic, rumble, wobble, shake, rattle and roar. All words go fully wet, maxed out. Wow.
Oh, so it sounds like a great weekend.
Doesn't it?
From when I was in my 20s. Sounds like my indicator. That's when you need it faster, isn't it?
I feel like we must be doing something wrong here, Pete. I mean, is there a point of that much speed?
In psychedelia, yes.
Well, can you not control that speed?
Doesn't appear to be, unless there's something internal.
Well, I would expect that if you turn on something like that.
I get it.
I mean, or you can go like a normal drive kind of thing, and you can play it. The little clip you played on YouTube was like almost like Oasis kind of thing, wasn't it? You need to go and
you're right. The video that Caroline Effects did of this themselves, a little 4-piece band playing their own stuff, but it reminded me again of like 90s Oasis.
Yeah, that kind of thing, wasn't it? Well, I like their pedals, man. They're some great pedals.
Arigato, I think, is all there's left to say. In fact, what it
Domo
says
arigato.
Domo arigato. Is that like
Domo
thank you very
arigato,
much?
Mr. Roboto.
Wow.
That's the film. That's the series or whatever it was on. Mr. Roboto.
Look at that. He's just
what was that song?
A man of so many hidden talents.
What was that song?
What?
Domo. No, it's the Canadian band as well, isn't it? Bare Naked Ladies. I think they did something with.
Did they?
Domo arigato. Yeah, something.
I don't know.
Comment below. There's lots of songs with that in it.
How you like your pasta cooked. But there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go, man. I think that's enough, isn't it?
I think
I've got a phone call to make, so...
Okay, right. Well, there you are. Thank you very much for watching this latest episode of Tales from the Pedal Cabinet.
Yeah.
If you liked what you heard, we'll put links to the rest of the other playlists down below.
I did. I
liked what you heard?
I did.
Excellent. I heard what I liked.